Strap yourselves in because it is time for another exciting and astounding tech survey. This tech survey comes from Jeremy, also known as Grossly Clever. I'm guessing that's his name, so thank you very much to you, Jeremy, and for anyone interested in taking this survey as well, I will be posting this on techsocial.com, my new site, rebranding, future video, more information, in the video description under this video. So without further ado, let's do it. First question is, glossy or matte? Oh, definitely matte. You guys know me, matte all the way. Number 2, what is your current desktop background? It's like a abstract light kind of thing, if that's the best way of explaining it. Again, I'll post a link in the video description if you guys are interested. Number 3, is your desktop cluttered or organized? Oh, it's very organized. I cannot use a cluttered desktop. I would go nuts. When your parents call you, not on the phone, parentheses, and you're on your computer, do you say 1 sec or hold on and continue what you're doing on the computer? 1 second. Or hold on. I'll be right there. Wow, that's a boring question. I'm sorry, but gotta give you props though. It's a very random question. I've never gotten that one before. Number 5, do your friends know that you film for YouTube? Hell yeah. And they love it. Well, most of them love it. Number 6, what do you think about the sex aspect that YouTube is being taken over by? I did not know YouTube was being taken over by sex, and why did I miss that memo? Shouldn't I be there? I mean, look at me. Total joke, guys. But seriously, sex aspect, YouTube is pretty much the same YouTube I've been using for years now in terms of content. Yes, some things have changed in terms of Google taking over, which I'm perfectly okay with, because we got good things out of that. But sex aspect? Are you referring to like iJustine and stuff like that? So if so, I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Number 7, Uter, U-T-E-R. I'm not sure what that means. And number 8, favorite RPG. Oh, definitely Final Fantasy VII. Definitely by far. Favorite NCP, do you mean NPC? Sorry, I'm just saying. Non-playable character in your favorite RPG. That's a tough one, and I don't want to waste your time by thinking about it. But overall, definitely RPG of all time is definitely Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1, PSX, PS1, whatever you want to call it. We need a remake for the PS3. Who agrees with me? Post a comment. Do you have Photoshop, Dreamweaver, After Effects, Final Cut Express / Pro, Flash, InDesign, Fireworks, or Illustrator? I have Photoshop, Dreamweaver, Final Cut Express, InDesign, and Illustrator. Oh, and Flash, but you guys know me, I don't do Flash, but most of those, yes. Magnifying dock or no? No, I don't like that magnifying. It looks cool, it looks awesome actually, but it just throws me off. I can't get on my mail icon right, or iCal, the icons I click most, or Safari. It just drives me crazy. So no, my dock kind of just sits there. Windows on a Mac? Personally, I don't have Windows on a Mac. Would I ever install it? Yeah, I would. Actually, I did have Windows 7 on here for a little bit, but I found myself not using it, so I uninstalled it because it was taking up hard drive space that I really needed. Hot corners, what are they? Hot corners, good question. Basically, it's a shortcut to activate Expose or Dashboard. Instead of having to press a keystroke on your keyboard, you can just throw the mouse in any corner you want, and it does, depending upon what setting you choose in System Preferences. For instance, top left of the screen shows all my windows, top right shows me the desktop, bottom left brings up Dashboard, hence my dark face, and bottom right, Expose and only the applications windows. It's a godsend. I use it multiple times a day. I seriously cannot live without it. And I'm totally serious when I say that. I practically live by Expose and hot corners. Have you ever downloaded something illegally? Yeah, I think we all have. Back in the day, I used to be a big fan of Kazaa and Napster. Obviously, I don't use his services anymore. I actually buy my own music now via iTunes and all that good stuff. So when I was younger, yes. What type of minimizing effect do you have? I think it's called the suck effect. Yeah, so kind of like sucks it in. Suck it! Any Office fans out there? Only Office fans will totally get that reference. I'm not asking you to suck it. I'm saying suck it, like. Again, I could be making a fool of myself, but if you watch The Office, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Next question. Text edit, Word, or Pages? I'm going to have to go with text edit because I use it all the time. although this server's in Word, but definitely text edit. PowerPoint or Keynote. I use PowerPoint more, but I rarely use it as it is. But if I had to choose between the two, I would do PowerPoint just because it's more of a industry standard. But visually, like visual aspect wise, definitely Keynote. It's so much better looking. Number 7 asks if I use DV tape or flash memory. I use DV tapes in my Panasonic PVGS500 and flash memory for my Kodak ZI-8s and Flipmino HD. How many spaces do you have? I actually don't use spaces. I used to have it activated. I found myself not really needing it that much since I use 2 displays. So technically my 2 displays are kind of like my 2 spaces, if that makes sense. Is rendering a pain? I wouldn't call it a pain. It's just one of those things you have to deal with. So I find myself to deal with it, and I do other things while I'm rendering. iPhone aside, what do you think about Android? I have yet to use an Android device for an extended amount of time, but I did use it very briefly, and I gotta say, I was very impressed by it. It doesn't have the smooth feel of it that iOS does, but I gotta say, it's easily the best OS next to iOS. And if I ever, for whatever reason, drop my iPhone plan or whatever, I will definitely go to Android over anything else. Number 21 asks, what would you do if there were no computers in the world? I would probably have more of a social life, not counting Twitter and Facebook. Number 22, is your trash currently full? If so, what is in it? Actually, I do have trash in here. What is it? Oh, I can't really talk about that. No, I'm kidding. It's old iTunes files, old folders that I threw away last night because I was recording. I was cleaning up stuff. A video for my friend I made last night, just saying hi. And some screenshots that I didn't need anymore. Basically, project stuff. 23. Do you empty your trash can often? Oh, yes, practically every day. I don't like seeing that little paper icon in there. So, yes, almost every day I delete it. Number 24. Firefox or Chrome? Exclude Safari. Oh, definitely Chrome. Firefox used to be good, but in my opinion, is very sluggish and bloatware on the Mac. And Chrome is so much faster. They have extension support. It's lightweight, and overall, it's just a better browser, in my opinion. Number 25 asks, do you save your Apple boxes, and how many do you have? Yes, I save practically all of my Apple boxes. How many do I have? I'm not sure. But if you check out my Tour of a Geek's Room Summer 2010 video, I will show all my Apple boxes, well, most of them, rather, for anybody interested. 26, how much hard drive space do you have? That is a good question. Let me bring up my hard drives real quick. I'm not going to say how much hard drive space I have left, but total. My primary hard drive is 250 gigs. My other 2 hard drives are 320 gigs, and my 4th hard drive is 500 gigs. So that should give you a good idea. Number 27, which website have you visited the most in your whole life in the last week? Technically, Google.com. 28, Rock Band or Guitar Hero? Definitely Guitar Hero. Rock Band's a lot of fun, but I played Guitar Hero more than first before I played Rock Band, so Guitar Hero kind of stuck with me. Do you know HTML, Java, C++, and Xcode? I know HTML. I know a little bit of Java. I know how to edit Java, but I don't know how to make it from scratch. C++, no, but I'm willing to learn. Xcode, I know a little bit. Number 30, has your hard drive ever crashed and lost all your data? Hell yes, and it is a pain in the ass. My original PowerBook G4, the hard drive died about a year later. I lost a lot of stuff because back then I was stupid and I didn't back up. So please, everybody watching this video, pause this video right now and back up your data. I cannot stress that enough, because once it's gone, and it's practically depressing knowing you lost all your data. But now I have 4 hard drives. I back up stuff on my Power Mac G4, my iMac G3, my PowerBook G4, and my iPod 3rd generation every now and then. And they don't sponsor me, but I always hear about this from Leo Laporte's shows. Carbonite.com is an automatic backup solution, so check them out if you're interested. I don't use them yet, but my dad does, and he loves it. Number 31, do you have an Apple-related poster on your wall? Yes. If this counts, it's my masturbation. Oh, look at Jasmine, wondering why I'm talking to myself. Focus! There it is. But yes, that's my Apple Think Different masturbation. I also have a Macworld 25th anniversary, Macworld magazine cover. Well, actually, the whole magazine, from my good friend Alfred. Shout out to you. And I also have a few Apple posters in my closet that I don't really have room for. I'm waiting until I move out to hang them up. But that's a whole other video on its own. Number 32 asks, if you have an iPhone or iPod Touch, what is your most used app? It's a good question. Let me see. Probably Facebook, because I'm a social media whore. Gowalla is up there. I really like Glass Tower 2. Great game if anybody's interested. Maybe I'll do a video on this if you guys request. Wait until that loads. There it goes. Basically, you have to stack blocks. I mean, no, you have to take away a stack of blocks, but make them remain on the board. Obviously, I can't play it backwards, but again, if you guys want to see footage of this, just say so in the comments. Alright, number 33 asks, if you have iPhone OS 4.0, what is your iPhone background? Yes, I do have 4.0, and mine is the default, not default, but one of the default backgrounds. It's like a blue kind of thing. I don't know if it's going to focus. There it is. Beautiful. It's like lights in the background, and it looks awesome. And it is built into iOS 4 for anybody interested. Wireless or Ethernet? I use both. Well, I'm obviously using Ethernet, but I have Wi-Fi all around me. My iPad's on Wi-Fi, my Wii is on Wi-Fi, my PS3 is on Wi-Fi, I think, because I don't think I have enough ports in my hub. My 360 is on Ethernet. My iPhone's obviously on Wi-Fi, and all that good stuff. I probably went more in depth than I should have there. Do you think different? Obviously. Do you have AppleCare? Is it worth the money? I do have AppleCare. I was fortunate enough to get it along with my Mac Pro for Christmas, which I'm very fortunate enough where I cannot express it enough. My Mac Pro's created all this for me, which I really appreciate. I would not trade anything for. But yes, the AppleCare is definitely worth it, because after you factor how much you're paying for the Mac, the AppleCare really isn't a big investment concerning what can go wrong, because let's face it, the Mac Pro is a huge computer with a lot of components inside, so I probably have a better chance than other computers for things to go wrong. But then again, I don't mind replacing stuff myself. For instance, if one of my hard drives die, I'll definitely replace it because I like doing that kind of stuff. In a nutshell, yes, it's worth it. Number 37, how do you back up your data and how often do you do it? I covered this earlier in this survey video, but basically I do it manually. Number 38, what are you majoring in? I am finished college, but I majored in visual communications, which is fancy for graphic design, which is cool because I still actually do that on a regular basis. I do freelance graphic design work as well as video editing work, website work, especially techsocial.com and all that stuff. If you're interested in seeing my work, go to francomedia.com. Number 39, how many hours a day do you spend on the computer? Practically the entire day. It's not because I don't have a life. It's just because, well, my life is on the computer. I do all my work here. I make all my money on my computer. I practically do everything on here. I do the social networks. It's practically my life during the day. But at night, don't worry, I know how to have fun. I know how to separate myself from technology when I have to. Basically, it all comes down to how to balance your life, which is important. You can never forget how to balance your life. And finally, number 40, do you have a masturbation and how many have you made? Actually, I answered this before, but I'll show it again. There's my Think Different masturbation, my messy bed. Look at Crash up there just chilling. Sorry, my screensaver went on. Right around there. And I only have one masturbation. I tried making two, but it didn't really work out, and it wasn't very earth-friendly with all the paper I used, so I stopped at that one, which has been up for like 4 years now, which I'm proud of myself for not taking down. So, yeah, good stuff. So very special thanks again to Jeremy for sending this survey my way. And for those interested, again, this survey link will be under the video. And let me end this video by asking all of you a question. Probably one of my favorite questions in here would be your favorite RPG. So, leave a comment letting me know your favorite RPG and why, and whether or not we should see a remake of that RPG if it's an older game. And if it's a newer game, would you like to see a sequel to that game? And that is that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And do not forget to check out the rebranding of the social blog at techsocial.com. Things are looking good there. A lot of good things are coming. And I cannot thank you guys enough for your support. Expect a lot of good videos to come in the future. And number 400 is right around the corner. And if you guys have any soundtrack ideas of any songs I should use for during that video, please let me know in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out somewhere. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace!